you can start.
Okay, guys. We are live on YouTube right now, I guess.
Mhm.
We are here for another English immersion from Talk Talk. Talk Talk, it's a platform, conversation platform. Here you can find English, Spanish, French, and Italian conversation, I guess Mandarin too. And we are here to discuss about I forgot the topic about the questions. I don't have it here.
It's
And
about debating ethical dilemmas and their implications.
oh, nice. And do you prefer to that I start to present myself and then later we can split the rooms?
Yes,
Okay,
yes, I am.
nice. I'm gonna start here. My name is Camila. I am 39 years old. I live in São Paulo. I work as an accountant in a Japanese company. I am here in Talking Talk since April, and next week I will become a host here on Sunday. So I guess the 11 a.m. And I think that's it. Do you want to introduce yourself, Swelling? Just we go to the.
Okay, so guys, my name is Swellen. I'm 28. I live in a small city in Rio de Janeiro with my family. And I have a degree in human resource and attend post-graduation degree. And I'm here on Talk Talk since 2021. Okay, so I think that's it. I will split the rooms. So okay, okay. If you already, I think Camila, you can start with the questions.
Oh, nice. The others should introduce themselves.
Yeah, you can ask for that.
Okay, nice. So, Joaquin, do you want to introduce yourself, please?
Yes, of course.
Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Joaquim Maia. I am from Portugal. I live here near Lisbon, the capital. I am 78 years old, already retired since to 2002. I am married with a son, a daughter, and three grandsons. As a hobby, I would say that my main hobby is to attend classes here in TNT. I am here since 2021, almost 3 years ago, because I need to improve my English conversation because I like very much to travel, more or less every year. My wife and I we go overseas to spend some days, sometimes 1 week, 2 week, and for me it's necessary. It's necessary to practice the English because, as you know, the English is spoken more or less in all over the countries in the world, and then in many situations we need to speak the language, the English language, to ask for something, for make check-in, check-out. It's very important. Then it's because I am here in TNT to improve my English skills. That's all.
Nice. Thank you. Larissa, could you please introduce yourself?
Sure. Hey everyone, my name is Larissa. I am 34 years old. I'm currently living in Curitiba, Paraná, so that explains that what I am wearing right now. But I'm originally from Fortaleza, Ceará. So yeah, I'm kind of feeling some cold right now.
Wow.
I have background in psychology, business, and also human resources. I'm currently working remotely as a volunteer, as a technical recruiter, and team leader for a nonprofit tech company. And I have passion about tech, innovation, of course, people. And I loving also catching up on dramas, movies, series, and myths and things like that. So I'm also Team Black from uh, the House of the Dragon. I don't know if anyone else is watching this every Sunday. So yeah, that's a bit of me.
Oh, nice. I guess William cannot introduce himself because he's here without microphone, right? So do you want to start reading the first question, Larissa?
Sure. Just let me. Okay. Is it ever justified to break the law for moral reason? Whoa. Such as stealing to feed and starving a family. Why and why not? Um, wow. um, uh, There is a tricky question. I'm kind of I'm kind of trying to 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 think a good, not a good, but answer to also to myself. Um, Maybe I think maybe depending on the crime that the person committed, since stealing to feed their starving family. So if there is no harm that was made, that it was just the food or no aggressive actions or things like that, that also implicates to harm people, other person. Uh, Maybe, just maybe, we can figure out if it is justified or not.
Yeah, this is a tough question, right?
Yeah.
And you, Swelling, what do you think about that question?
Yeah, this question is very hard. I don't know. I don't know if you guys see the law, the new law here in Brazil about the
Drug
feeding
stuff?
feeding I don't know how to say that in English, morador de rua, that you have to pay também não sei como fala multa em inglês. If you feed
A charge, I guess.
yeah, you have to, if you feed I think uh, I don't know how to say morador de rua, but if you have feed them, you have to pay a target. So I think this is so strange thing to do, because for me it's no make sense, because the other things that have to pay attention to have a huge target, and now we don't have, and you can't feed someone that living on the street, because if you do it, you have to pay a target. I think this is so I don't know. I think the people have lost in their humanity, you know? So I think this is very complicated. But I think for me, it's justified to break the law for this way to feed another person, because I don't know. I think I don't know. It's because I'm very empathic person. I put myself in the other person, the person. But I don't know. I think when you think about the law and you have to pay for it, you put it in the balance. But I don't know. I think it's very complicated and very hard questions. but I think I break the law because that.
Yeah, I don't know how the main reason for that new law that you said. I never heard about that before, but I can't understand this for real. As we have some law here in Brazil regarding the restaurant could not feed the others, I guess. We have something like this here, so this is a really tough question. And you, Joaquin, what your opinion about it?
I think, like Swellen said, it's a complicated question and a complication answer because I think depending maybe of the countries. For example, I would say, for example, here in Portugal or maybe in many other countries here in Europe, I think we don't need to break the law to rob or to steal the food for the to help starving families. Because here in Portugal we have charitable association. Uh, uh, some charitable association that they help the families in the bad situation. Every month the families in the bad situation. For example, we had here complicated situation during the COVID problem. Many people many people lost the employer. Then in many families, many families, they need to ask for help in some association to ask for help. Then I think they doesn't need to break the law, to rob or to steal, to to um, to ask for food here. But I understand. We have here, see, no, in these last 2 years, I think there was a campaign between restaurants with the leftovers food in lunch or in dinners. They keep their food and they distribute these leftovers for the families that they want to accept. Then there are many campaigns to join many all kinds of the groceries, groceries to help the families in difficulties. But I understand maybe in other countries, in the other situation, is very difficult, very difficult to ask for help. Then I understand that maybe many people they need to break the law to obtain food to maintain her family, essential family with children. It's very difficult to support that situation. Then I admit that in some situation, some families maybe need to break the law. Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, I agree with you. I guess as Larissa said, sometimes we need to without violence, this could be acceptable. It's depend. This is a tough question, right? Before the immersion, I had an opinion and now I changed it. So this is a really tough question because here in Brazil, we have a lot of questions beside of this topic. So I guess it's better I guess, when you have to stealing for eat something than for another reason. I guess this is so justified for me, I believe. Do you want to read and answer the next question, please, Larissa?
Sure. Should individuals have the right to end their own lives through assisted suicide in case of terminate illness?
Only easy questions today, right?
Yeah. Oh gosh. Um, I guess. I guess because since we have like I'm not sure how to say that in English, but is livre-arbítrio.
Mm,
Uh, uh, so of course we should talk about this topic with the individual, even if even in these cases terminate illness because uh, it is his life and also the end of his life of this person. So um, maybe if it is a condition that makes the person to suffer a lot, uh, and sometimes the person can't uh, not just have a good view from the future because there is none, uh, and also because the person will be suffering a lot, not only mentally but also physically because the condition, I don't know, is getting worse and worse and worse. And of course, there are some miracles that happen and the people will be cured, but mm, unfortunately, um, there is no miracle for everyone. So I think yes, the individual should have the right to choose about the end of the lives in this kind of case because uh, yeah, sometimes there is no hope and sometimes there is, but we can live only just for hope. And there is a lot of other questions and other issues that the person you uh, fight every single day uh, until the end of his life. So yes, I think it this individual should have the right to choose.
Miriam was in another room, I guess, swelling, and she come back.
Yes, I put the I think she in the room too. Miriam, you received the invited?
The room 3, please.
You are in the room 2 or 3?
3.
I think it's because the room 3 is full. I put in the room.
No, the 3. I was in my cell phone, but I leave it now, and you can put me in the room 3 now.
Okay. Please accept the invited. I don't know if she's accept the invited,
Yeah.
but you can continue, Camille.
Yes, nice. Do you want to answer the question number 2, Joaquin?
Yes, of course. Yeah, this question is when controversy question. This this question divided a lot the public opinion
Yeah.
here in Portugal many years ago. this issue is discussed for many times in the Republic Assembly, and they give origin hard discussions between the deputies about this issue. Uh, we decided also to make a referendum between the population to know the opinion of the population in general. But in this moment, they don't decide yet to make the referendum. Because there are different opinions, and I think the worst opposition is the because the religion,
Mm,
Catholic religion, the Christians, they are a big opposition to the assistant that. It's
yeah.
because in this moment the government is not approved yet this system that but they are discussing this issue in many situations. For me, my opinion, I agree with the assisted suicide. I agree because if I is one day if I was in one situation, when in irreverse situation, where I can't more to live in a more or less condition, I prefer that than live in bad condition. I agree with the system, assisted suicide.
Yeah, for sure. I cannot. I don't know for sure how it's work here in Brazil. I never thought about it before, but I believe this is not acceptable. Or I believe that the rule is so restricted some regarding this decision. I don't know for sure how it's work here, but I believe this. We are not in this level to discuss about this.
Yeah.
I believe this is so far nowadays, and should be like a decision if you are dealing with these problems. I guess we could be I don't know how aware to decide this because but I don't know for sure how it's work, but of course we need to think about ourselves in the future. We don't know what's really happened, but as Joaquin said, we have the religion, we have a lot of
Yeah.
things regarding, I don't know how to say that in English, but doação de órgãos. So I believe this is a sensible quest at the
Yeah.
topic to discuss because we have a lot of things
Yeah,
to think. Yes.
because here the population in Portugal, 95 95% the population is Christian.
Oh yeah.
And then it's very difficult to implement this method here in Portugal.
Yeah. And you, Sueli, what do you think about that? Easy
Yeah.
question.
Yeah, for me is a difficult question because I don't know. I don't know. I agree with Joaquin and Larissa, but I think here in Brazil, like you said, Camila, I never thought before about this topic, and I think here in Brazil is difficult because I'm not I have religion, but I'm
Mhm.
not I don't know how to say that in English, but eu não sou cética, sabe? I
Mm-hmm.
don't follow all the things about my religion. I'm Catholic person, but I think I have Christian guilty, because to do the things, because it's like with I don't know if you write this comparison, but I think it's like abort. I don't know how to say aborto.
Yeah.
Because okay, I agree with aborto, but at the same time, I think in my Christian guilty because it's embrace that in my life in the society. I this feels me to I don't know I don't know how to say that in English. Tipo, ficar no meio, sabe? I don't know if what side I decide, So for me, it's very difficult to think in what way I choose. But like Larissa said, we have free will. So if people have a pen and the family is suffer with the condition of their familiares, I don't know how to say that, relative, I think. Um, I don't know. I think it's complicated to answer this question.
Yeah. And
But
about the
that's it.
custis, right? To
Yeah,
maintain a person in the
yeah.
difficult
It's
situation.
like I forgot how the name, but it's I said it in português. Tinha um corredor de Fórmula 1, né, que tava há muito tempo também, né, que a família
Schumacher, I
tava
guess.
I think in the hospital and the cost is very huge. So I think it's complicated to maintain this condition, this
Yeah.
situation.
Yeah. Do you want to read? Oh, go ahead, Joaquin.
In Netherlands, this uh, the suicide assistant is permitted.
Oh, yeah.
I think there are more countries where in this is permitted this situation, but a few.
Yeah. I believe we are so far from this. I don't know why, but I hope that I never had to pass for something like this because it's a difficult situation. And as we are talking about the Schumacher, imagine the costs for a normal a person that have a limitation. So I guess this is really hard.
Yeah.
Do you want to read the next question and answer, Swelling?
Yes. Is number 0 right?
3.
Three. Okay. Is it ethical for companies to prioritize profit over environmental sustainability? I don't know how to pronounce it, the word. Where should be the balance be struck? I don't know. I think this this question is complicated as well, but I think the most of companies prioritize the profits than the environmental oh my God, sustainability and the environment. Yeah. I think
Yeah.
I don't know. I think complicated. I think there are a lot of companies that put some money in this
Mhm.
how can I say that in this case? I don't know. In this system. Oh my God, I don't know how. Não consigo falar essa palavra. Sustainability, I think. But I think it's just for. Oh, não tô nem conseguindo encontrar vocabulário pra essa resposta, mas
Even in Portuguese, right?
é. Mas eu acho que é meio que, tipo, eles passam. É como se fosse uma passada de pano, sabe?
Yeah.
Pra mídia, eles fazem, mas por trás, não, you know? That's
Mhm.
it. This is my answer for this question.
And you, Larissa, what do you think about that question?
Yeah, I totally agree with Swelling because yeah, it's kind of a curtain where behind nothing is really happening. but I know there is some kind of benefits that the companies can receive by doing some sustainability actions. I'm not really sure how does this work because I really didn't read much about it, but I know it's something like ESG actions. If
Mm,
but most of the companies, I totally agree with Swelling, is just in the front for everyone. It is super beautiful. It's like a rainbow. Everything is beautiful, but behind the curtains, there is nothing really happening in non action are made, and they prioritize, of course, just profits over the environmental sustainability. Uh, I think the balance, of course, it should have a balance, but at least in Brazil, we know that even with no knowledge, we know that don't really happen. There is no balance at all. But yeah, it should have, it should be, because it is also not just uh, the company, but is our planet, our where we live. It is our future. If you can't do more actions to help this environment, there is no future. So yeah, that's my answer.
yeah, I guess this is like a obligation, right? They don't do it like a natural way. They are doing just because someone is judging you, so we have to do it, like ESG, I guess. So I don't know regarding tax. I don't know how to say that. When you have it, when you cannot, I want to say that in Portuguese. When quando você tem incentivo fiscal. I don't know if you have this, but of course, if you can pay less tax, you decide to do it, right? So this is not a natural way to be worried about that topic, in my opinion. And Joaquin, what do you think about that?
Yeah, I think it's not ethical. It's not ethical for the companies to prioritize your profits over the environment. But unfortunately, it's happened. It's happened.
Yeah,
It's happened all days of here because as you know, every year, all the big countries they meet every year in different cities in the world to discuss these measures to avoid the pollution of the environment. And as you know, the big countries, the countries with the biggest industry in the world, they don't agree with measures to protect the environment. They prefer to obtain to obtain big profits than to protect the environment, unfortunately. Um, it's normal. It's normal. More or less, sometimes the small countries, they protect more the ambience with
hmm,
with 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 less conditions than the big countries that they wear more conditions to protect the environment. But unfortunately, it's a big problem, and they don't agree to implement measures to protect the environment.
yeah.
Here in Portugal, we have the worst the worst problem here in many situations is the pollution of the rivers. There are many factories, many industries. They how to say they put all the pollutions things for, to the rivers.
Yeah.
The water of the rivers became pollution, and all the fish died.
Yeah.
Then there are situation where there are many fishermen. They live with the fisher that they get in the river,
Yeah.
and they can't to get the fish because the fish died with the
Yes.
pollution.
Sometimes we have a thought that this only happened here in Brazil, but I was reading something regarding Olympic Games, and in France we have a big problem regarding the river because they are trying to do the swimming uh, pools. I don't know how to say that. Provas, the Olympic, das provas de natação in the river. So
Uh-huh.
we are almost, I guess, 30 days, and this is not really clear for sure. So we are always thinking about the things that happen here in Brazil, but of course we have other countries struggling with the same situation, and they maybe have a lot of money or not, I don't know, but we are struggling, and I think in a general situation to this challenge. Do you want to read the next question, Larissa, and answer, please?
Sure. So, can Lily be morally acceptable if it results in a greater good, such as protecting someone from harm? Yeah, I guess, because of course, there is a saying em português, toda mentira tem perna curta, né? Eu não sei falar isso em inglês, realmente eu não sei dizer isso. Mas, yes, I think a little lie can be accepted if it is for a greater good. Of course, if there is no harm to anyone, no breaking laws, and such things like that. But yes, I believe just a little lie can make no harm to, if of course results in a greater good.
Yeah. Another easy question, right? Another question that I have to change it before the emotion and after, so that's okay. And you, Swelling, what do you think?
Yeah, I think John, I don't know how to say that, caprichou in this question.
Yeah.
He was motivated.
Yeah.
Um, in my case, I don't know. I think it's like Larissa said. I think if the lie don't prejudice, I think prejudice anyone. Okay, I think I can do it, but I don't like to lie to people because I know in the future the truth I think it can appear, and this is awful when people discover the lie. So I think it's very difficult question. But if he depends on the situation, but if the lie don't prejudice anyone, just me, I think it's okay. Because I can deal with this lie in the future. But if it prejudice other person, I think I don't do it. I don't know. I think like I said before, it's the guilty because when I think in this way I can do a lot of things because I judge myself, you know. So I think that's it.
Yeah, and
How about
sometimes you
you?
will start with a small lie, and then you go to another, and it's
Yeah.
becoming bigger and bigger. So I guess this is a
It
hard
and this is
situation.
is funny because I just this is funny because people do it and they believe it in the lie that like this is true but it's not, and they believe in that. So this is so strange.
There is a quote that if you say the same thing for a lot of times, this becoming real. So I guess something like this. So this is
Mhm.
a
Yeah,
situation.
because our mind is powerful, I think. So if
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
believe,
I guess there is a saying in English, fake it till you make it. I think
Oh
is
yeah,
the
nice.
quote that
Yeah.
that you were saying.
yeah, this is
Yeah.
correct. But
And
that's
you,
this.
Joaquin, what do you think about it?
I think Swellen give my answer also. I agree with Swellen. If lying doesn't prejudice other people, and we can to help the other people to save from difficult situation, it's okay, it's normal. But if you lie, in one hand we lie to prejudice or to harm other people. I think it's not good. Agora, a little, as Larissa said, a little lie. How many times we here in the house with family, for example, here between my wife and I, how many times we say little lies without importance. I think it's normal in many situations to avoid, for example, one protest from my wife. I said to her a little like it's not problem.
Yeah, I think in relationship, this is a
Uh,
tough question because
every day lying.
yeah, you decide to say not to lie, but not to say the truth. I don't know if
Why
this
why to
makes
arrive
sense.
why to arrive too late at home? Why to arrive too late? Oh my God, I meet friends in the outside, then I spend some time speak with friends. And sometimes it's not true, but it's not.
Maybe you decide to don't say the truth because the other person doesn't like. So this is not a lie, but it's almost like, I guess, and we are decide how
We
to
are
do it.
better.
Yeah, yes, great, omitted, nice. We have time to another question, I guess we have right.
Yeah, I think you we can answer the number five.
Yeah, do you want to read the answer, Swelling?
Yeah. How should we navigate the ethical implication of artificial intelligence and the potential loss of jobs due to automation? I think this question, I don't know. I think we have a huge I think advanced in the technical things, and I think you will have to be prepared for this for the future.
Mm,
So I think you will have to study and prepare ourselves to live in a I think in a technical world more than we live together when we live nowadays, because every year we improve the artificial intelligence and the technology. So I think that yeah, I think a lot of people lost the job because because the technic the, because the technology, oh my God, technology. But I think because that we have to search for improve our skills and learn about it. If you have to work and have money, because unfortunately we have to have money to live in this world. And I think you will have to improve our skills in this scenario, in this situation. I think, yeah, I think that's it in my answer. I don't know if I answered right,
Yeah,
but that's it.
was nice. And you, Joaquin?
In this question, I wrote this question because I had some difficulty to find vocabulary for this question. Then I wrote, sometimes it's difficult to manage the consequence of artificial intelligence because it leads a losses job and uh, and and therefore the employment. This situation, sometimes the evolution of this situation leads um, the population lost the job, and therefore they lost the employment, do desemprego, contribute for the employment.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think this is make part of the future. We
Yeah.
cannot deny this. This is this
It's good,
evolution.
it's good for one hand, but the other side, it's
Yeah.
not good because many families and in many situations, the woman and the man, they work in the same place, in the same factory.
Yeah. And you, Larissa, can you share your opinion?
Sure. I think since ever we have this kind of question because as world we are evolving every single day.
Yeah.
It started I don't know, but before there are some jobs that people would light how do I say that in English? But the streets, but os postes, das ruas. But now we don't need people to do that because they do this automatically. Also, in the before existed people to make clothes, and now they're just machines doing all the job. And time by time things are evolving, and there are always these questions will appear, and we just have to adapt to the new world because it will happen. There is nothing that we can do to avoid this happening because it is the future, and we should, as companies, we should upskilling their employees and train everyone and adapt for new roles and things like that. But also have transparency because it will happen, and not there is no job for everyone again. And yeah, but I think that we should try to prepare ourselves, not only depend for companies or other actions, but we should internalize this as improvement to ourselves and get also prepared to the future because it will become, it will have to not fight, but we have to uh, be ready for it.
Yes. I forgot when we have a person in the elevator, just putting the number of the floor. So I guess this is a normal situation, right? Welcome back, guys. Everyone is here. I guess we have some.
I think yes.
Yes.
Yes. Some people left.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
How was the conversation, Marcos?
Just wanna know who thinking this question. Man, it's very hard to answer this. So complicated, but very hard. But it was really, really, really deep, and but it was a great conversation, right? And some different points, me and Grego and like in my, but it was very nice and very, very hard.
Yeah, we are struggling to answer that question too. I think it was John, right? So Ellen, that made the question. It was not easy here. And Giovanna, how was the conversation for you?
And the same of Marcos, I think it's so hard to talk about, but it's important, and I enjoy this conversation. Um, it's it's good for our brain to think about, and for our English to take vocabulary to talk about, and it's okay. I enjoy it.
Nice. And you, Grego, how was the conversation for you?
It was really hard conversation, the hardest
Yeah.
conversation that I ever had so far. It's so many questions that I was struggling to answer those questions, but it was really great because I knew a lot of new words and new vocabulary in different thoughts. It was very productive. Uh,
Thank you. We put the survey on the chat. If you can answer that, I think it's really important for us to measure the time of all the questions. I think we have time to another. And you, Jacqueline, how was the conversation? Did you like it?
Yes, but the question made it hard to think in the on Sunday.
Yeah.
But I think it's important because um, our question that we don't think in this in your life, no? So maybe we think only or with your all the person next friend, but I I have apocalyptic thoughts about this question. It's important to me to talking with other people about it. Thank you.
I think that's it, guys. I hope we can have a rest of the Sunday without think too much about that questions. Try to relax a little bit. I don't know if you want to say something as well as you do want to add something.
No, it's okay. See
Okay.
you guys and see you in the next Sunday. Okay? Bye
Thank you,
bye. See you.
guys.
Thank
Have
you.